Hey guys, Stoic here. So today I wanted to do a little quick video about some new functionality in 1.14 that allows us to do some probably some pretty cool designs with our infinite water sources. So here's the in the past the three normal sources you would see, and they worked great. So this is not really changing how infinite water sources work, but more the design and what we can do in our builds with them. So let's go ahead and get into it. What I want to start with for those that are maybe newer to Minecraft is what an infinite water source pool is. Basically, you can take a water bucket and place a water source on two blocks separated by a block, and the whole thing will turn into water sources, including the center block. And now you can basically draw from that center block as much as you want. Same thing with the L-shaped design. You do the end blocks, the whole thing becomes a water source, and you can pull from the corner as much as you want. The problem with these two designs has always been if you misclicked and you grabbed one of the sides, you've removed your water source. So you can see that it's just annoying. I mean, basically, if it happens, it's more of an annoyance because then you got to put your water back and then come back to here. And it's the same thing with this design over here. Whoops. This is the other issue that we're going to get into today is just, this open pit. Some people raise theirs up though to avoid that, but it's the same thing with the L shape. If you remove one of the outer blocks instead of the corner, you're removing a water source. So that's when this came in this 2x2 design came in to play. Basically, you can put three water sources any three corners, and the whole thing turns into an infinite water source. And this one, you cannot actually, it doesn't matter where you click, you cannot deplete it. The only way to get rid of the water is to fill this with blocks. Okay. So what I want to talk about though is now with slabs and stairs, you can actually put a slab or a stair under or over a water source, and it will not, see, they're still there. It will not go away. Same thing with like I said, with stairs, I can do this, I can do that, and the water source is still there, okay? Now the thing with that, though, is that you still have the risk of the misclick irritation on these type of pools. So if I click over here and over here, you'll see that I have actually removed the water, so it will suck the water out from underneath the slab, on top of the slab, underneath the stair, whatever it may be. So you still want to, I would always recommend this type of pool. You just don't have to worry about that annoyance, and that's really all it is. But it works like I said, with any water source. It will slab stairs will not remove the water source. Okay, so you can pull from these as much as you want. But what I think the neatest thing about this new functionality with stairs and slabs is that you can build much more compact, much more realistic looking situations for your water source, your water pool. For instance, a simple one would be a well. I can take a block, set it, and then do a 3x3 pattern of upside down stairs facing each other. And from the outside, it looks like 3x3 blocks, right? 8 blocks just in a circle. You can also, if you want, I should have done this first, but to make it look nice in case somebody does look down in your well, you can just fill this in with blocks. All right. So then all you have to do is similar to your 2x2, because this is actually going to end up being a 3x3 water source, water pool. You just click in the corners, the corner blocks, 3 of them, and now the entire thing is infinite. And the only way to remove it is to fill it with blocks, because I can click in here anywhere as much as I want, and the water will not deplete. But again, this is actually a bigger water pool than this one, in the sense that all 9 of these blocks are water sources. But it only takes up a 3x3 area, where, if you do borders or things like that, I guess this only takes up a 2x2 area, but most people like to trim theirs out, or they have them above ground you know, this ends up being a 4x4. Plus, you can do some pretty cool things. You know, like one simple thing. I'm not a, you know, super, you know, I'm not a great design guy, but let's turn this into a well. Okay, so we'll throw some pillars up. We'll grab my wood slabs here, and then we'll put some. Oops, we'll make this a little roof line here. Go all the way around with it, and there is another cool thing about doing it this way. I'll show you here when I get done. We'll go ahead and put a peak on this, throw a slab, and let's go ahead and trim this out down here. And then we'll come around, and I'll tell you what, let's go ahead. I got a bell here, so let's go ahead and throw a bell up in here. All right. So with something like this, you know, what's neat about the new functionality is I can come in here. Let's switch to survival here. Whoops, that's spectator. All right, and then I can grab my empty buckets, and I don't have to come up here to the water. So if you, whatever design you came up with, whatever you're using to hold your water in, whether it be slabs or stairs, again, remember, I told you over here, if you were to click on those slabs, you'd actually pull the water out from underneath it. Well, it's just kind of the same thing here. I can click on the outside here on these stairs, even the ones with the pillars on them, and I'm getting water. So you can pull the water right through the stairs. You don't even have to go up there to your water source. So, you know, and I'll show you that here. So these all, you know, I had 16, so there's my 8 water buckets, okay? Now you can't pull through these stairs. I'm clicking on right now. It's got to be the ones that are holding the water, but you know, that's essentially a nine blocks of water here that are shelled by these stairs. So it's actually more water than your 2x2 over here, but it's actually in a 3x3 area versus if this was raised, it'd be in a 4x4 area. So, you know, it's not a huge deal, but I just think it might bring some more design options to us. And I just wanted to make sure to put out this quick video and just let you know about the functionality of the slabs and stairs with as far as how they interact with water sources now. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I just want to get a quick one out for you. If you did, please hit the like button. Please consider subscribing. We appreciate the support. Otherwise, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.